Okay, this is the first 3 examples on Hotter Licks and Killer One-Liners. This is off of Volume 2. I just randomly pulled this out. There's 3 parts altogether, and they're all together, of course, in the DVD. There's a couple things I want you to understand as I slow this solo down for you. The reason I picked out this solo is because it's a great example of how all the different shapes that I talk about in other videos, how they're linked together by chromatic linking notes, you know. And Hotter Licks and Killer One-Liners is all about playing outside of the box, playing in wrong keys every now and then. I always love the Danny Gatton example when they asked him to break down, you know, his thinking pattern. All he can say was, "I just play in the wrong keys most of the time," which was a brilliant answer. And it was a very honest answer, and I know that personally because I was never trained either. You know, I learned these shapes and learned how to manipulate them. So, when this starts, it comes up here, okay, and it kind of just walks down chromatically with finger picking. Okay, so I guess right here we'd be in this shape of A, and then we walk down chromatically. Now we're in this shape. So, all right. So, okay, and all we're doing is just a Mixolydian, you know, double stops all the way down. And we're ending up in this position, open. All right. So let me slow down this first section at A, and then just realize the shapes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. I love how that, when you add this technique, it really stands out instead of just playing the, you know. Okay, now we're in the, what I'm always teaching out of. And I'm trusting you have the tabs pulled up below this video. So that's why I'm kind of moving along. Okay, and that's the A section. When it goes into D, we're going to work on all these 7s and 6s and flat 5s and all these fun things right here within the D scale, the Mixolydian, I guess. Okay. I love all these half slide. And now we're back in this position. I'm moving fast because the tabs will say it all. I want you to get the fingering down on here, and I want you to understand these shapes, all right? When I'm coming out of the A, I'm moving in to this D position, and then to this position. Okay, and that's kind of out of this. So all these shapes and everything, I go into further detail in Hotter Licks and Killer One-Liners. If you don't have the DVD, shame on yourself, because it's loaded. It's almost an hour and a half long, and all these backing tracks are really smoking hot. So anyway, we go into the D. 4. Again. Okay, and then I'm just resolving it back down into here. All right, and we think of the same thing when we go to the E. Okay, I'm in the pentatonic here. Okay, so I'm going from this position. All right. Back to D. So back to the E again. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And droning this bottom E string. I love that. It gives a lot of added ambience and effect. I always love droning these open strings. Okay, so you can see it's mostly, a lot of this is just right hand technique is what gives it its pop and gives it its cool flair, you know. 3, 4. I'll start from the beginning. So I hope you're starting to see the linking modes and the linking shapes and things like that, that goes into a solo, and that gives it its different techniques and flares and different sounds like that. This DVD is just jam-packed full of Danny Gatton ideas and Roy Nichols ideas, and there's Brent Mason in there, there's Brad Paisley in there. It's just really full of stuff. Like I said, it's about an hour and 20 minutes long. So if you don't have it, you can download it right now, or you can have the DVD shipped, and it comes with the Shapes DVDs. All right, there's 3 parts to that too. It's a free bonus. If you haven't seen the Shapes videos, you're missing out on so much knowledge. They're so simplified and so easy to follow. And it just went perfectly with Hotter Licks, so that's why we threw it in there for free. So shoot, there's six parts to this video and DVD package. So it's all about playing outside of the box a little bit and thinking out of your restricted areas. You know, the scales and we're always just thinking. What can I do right there, and moving it up and down, and that gets boring after a while. You want to throw in some outside of the box jazzy lines and notes, and borrowing notes from other chords, okay? And that's the secret to this whole DVD, and it's just loaded full of stuff and backing tracks for you. So download, if you can't do that, at least download the tabs and backing tracks to this, and you know, this might take you a while. This series of licks that I just shown you didn't, you know, it didn't take me, it took me a long time to learn it, in other words. I didn't just fly into this stuff, you know. So take your time on it, slow it down. There's a fast and a slow backing track, and enjoy yourself. Come back later and get the Hotter Licks Killer One-Liners if you haven't already. And leave comments if you're on YouTube, and share it with your friends as usual. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.